time for the boardroom. In the past few weeks, we've discussed with CEOs whose companies bank heavily on technology to run. Well, indeed, the digital age has transformed the way we live our lives, from the way we do business, the way we connect with people, the way we order stuff online. Come in.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Package delivery for Sir Anthony Pangilinan.
Wow, that's me.
Yes, sir.
Lazada.
All right. Can I
Perfect
sign name,
time.
sir?
Of course. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. Effortless shopping. Huh? I'm Anthony Pangilinan, and in this episode of The Boardroom, we look at the ins and outs of a company that has transformed the way we do online shopping and the way we do our lives. The company? Lazada. Are you ready? Well, I almost am after I put on what I got on discount, on sale, on Lazada. Today's boardroom tie. Since its launch in 2012, Lazada has become one of the top-notch online shopping platforms in the country, providing an effortless and risk-free online shopping experience to traditional Filipino shoppers nationwide. Lazada Philippines co-founder and CEO Inaj Balchi has transformed the mobile commerce industry in the country with a team of over 2,800 employees and over 8,500 sellers. Providing over 10 million products ranging from electronics and home appliances to furniture, fashion items, and more, Lazada Philippines has made online shopping a fast-growing trend that is here to stay.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome to Lazada.
Hi, Naj. Thank you for welcoming me and welcome to the boardroom. First question in people's minds. You know, this sounds like a swimming school from the Philippines. You know, why Lazada? The name that you chose.
Yeah, Lazada is a very strong name. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean anything, but the name is similar to the other companies within Rocket Internet that were existing before Lazada. So for name recognition, when we first started the company, we made it similar to the other companies like Zalando, Alando.
Okay, so that's the only reason.
That's the reason,
Thank
yeah.
you, because that's a million-dollar question in people's minds. And this is your new office,
Yes,
right?
this is our new office.
Could you at least show me around?
Yeah, of course. Let's
Let's
go
do it.
around.
So these are your new offices.
Yes, we moved here 1 year ago.
And my question here is about transferring. So from investment banking, you transferred to e-commerce.
Well, I always wanted to launch my own business, and I love technology. So I've been reading all these technology blogs for so many years, and I've been a big e-commerce customer. So when the opportunity came together, launching an e-commerce, a technology company, that was a no-brainer for me. So that's why it was an instant decision.
But then from US, London, now transferring to the Philippines. Why the Philippines?
Well, I think Southeast Asia is a super exciting part of the world. It's the rising star. It used to be China, India, Brazil. Now it's Southeast
Hearing
Asia.
that from you is so encouraging.
And even within Southeast Asia, I think Philippines is such a great country. When you look at, not only for e-commerce, but when you look at the macro indicators, the population, the English as a spoken language, the growth prospects, also in e-commerce, the e-commerce penetration. Yes, there are a lot of challenges, but there are a lot of great opportunities as well. So that's why it was an easy decision for me to come to Manila to do e-commerce.
Well, there's a lot behind your story, and I want to get into the details, but we can't discuss in front of all your vendors here.
Why don't we go to the boardroom?
Perfect. Thank you, Inaj.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So what is it with Lazada that my son buys again and again and again and again, Inaj?
I think it's the convenience factor. We try to make it very easy for our customers, completely frictionless, so that the things that make it difficult before, we eliminate those and we make it very easy, very convenient, so that our customers, they go to the website, with just a couple of clicks, they buy the things they would like to buy at very competitive prices. I think when all of these things come together, it becomes very convenient, so people like your son buy again and again.
How can you establish a efficient company in a country that is often criticized as being very inefficient, lacking in infrastructure and slow?
Well, certain things in the Philippines are not top-notch, but I think the ingredients are there for people to pick them, to use them, and use your own processes, then turn it into a very efficient operation. So we looked at the market, we looked at what was available, what were the difficulties, what are the biggest challenges. We tried thousands of different things. Most of them did not work. Some of them worked very well. So we were able to pick those that worked and turn it into an efficient company. I think anyone can do it. It just requires deep down analysis, very quantitative analysis, and then you pick what works best.
Well, you said thousands of things did not work. So how has it been the last 5 years? What is Lazada today?
So Lazada is a one-stop online shopping and selling destination. So we are an online platform where merchants can sell their products and customers can buy whatever product that they want.
If you're wondering how Lazada keeps track of all its on-hand items, well, perhaps you should visit its 12,000 meter square facility in Muntinlupa. And since Lazada has its own logistics provider, Lazada Express, partnered with other logistics providers, well, it can ensure fast, easy, and efficient transactions for customers all over the Philippines. Now, how does Lazada intend to continue to deliver great results in the future? We'll find out when the boardroom returns. They have certainly changed the way customers buy. From the malls to online shopping. So we're going to talk to somebody from the customer service team. Jack, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Anthony.
Okay, so what is the culture here? Ano bang kultura sa Lazada?
In Lazada, we are always happy, alive.
I can see
so
that.
People are full of energy.
In spite of the stress.
So, in spite of the stress. In fact, that's the big difference. The workload is still the same. We are doing lots of things. We are challenging the way we are doing things. But people are happy.
Why?
People are enjoying the
What
way
is the
they
key?
do.
How can you make sure that people are happy kahit na stressful yung trabaho?
I think it's the culture and the leadership. Because there are environments that you're afraid to commit mistakes.
Okay.
So in Lazada, we take that out.
Okay.
We want the people to be comfortable, to keep on challenging things, because we continuously improve. So we are on an e-commerce.
How do you make it comfortable for the clients? Because nagbago na, di ba? From mall shoppers, there's so much more now doing online shopping. So can you tell me, how has it evolved, yung online shopping versus mall shopping?
On mall shopping kasi, initially, just like me, when I started, I'm very particular to try things. Meaning I want to see it physically.
Right.
I want to make sure that it's really what I want before I buy. So at first, it's painful. Moving from retail shopping to an online shopping.
Because you can't actually touch it at the moment.
Oh, di ba? Parang you always have that fear, that uncertainty that is this really the thing that I want? But once you try it, and you see for yourself, you experience, actually, that's the moment of truth eh. Your first online shopping
Pwede pala.
experience.
Okay
Pwede
pala.
pala. Ang ganda pala. And then you will now experience the convenience. Because you don't need to go around, look for it. Everything you can search, you can compare. Within a minute, you can compare the items that you like compared to going to the mall, wherein you need to walk.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you again,
Let's go
Anthony.
back to our #1 customer service agent, Inaj, in our interview. That was a brilliant move to go COD instead of, that's been hailed as one of the secrets to your success. And that was actually a fear for many, to actually go into such a scheme. Why did you go into a cash-on-delivery scheme for Filipinos?
One of the reasons Lazada today has 85% market share in B2C e-commerce in the Philippines is because of our risk appetite in terms of COD. When we first came here, we looked at the market. The electronic payment penetration is really low. Less than 4% of the people have credit card, debit card, and other electronic payment methods were not abundant.
Right.
So we looked at the market. There are two ways of accepting cash from customers. The first one is you ask the customers to do over-the-counter payments, which means that the customer makes the order, then has to go to another location
Right.
to make the payment.
Right.
And
Even
come
without
back.
the product yet, right?
Exactly. We don't like that. I don't think that's complete e-commerce. So we said, okay, let's make it more easier for our customers, more convenient for our customers. Let's enable cash on delivery. And we were the first company in the Philippines to launch nationwide cash on delivery network. This enabled a lot of people, a lot of internet users to be able to, for the first time, shop online. And it makes it very convenient.
What is the secret to make sure that the cash goes back to you? What is the key to make sure that Lazada gets its cash?
The difficult part is to organize that whole supply chain, because it's not just taking the package and giving it to the customer, but the journey starts with the customer making the order, us verifying that order, and then it goes to the merchant.
Right.
Merchant picks and packs and clicks on ready to ship. Then Lazada Express every day goes to almost 10,000 merchants to pick up all these packages, tens of thousands of packages every day
Oh, so you
from our
pick it
merchants.
up from the merchants,
exactly.
from
That's
the businesses, okay?
That's what makes it difficult. It's called first mile. So it's not just delivery. So we pick it up, we bring it to our sorting center. Depending on the location, it gets delivered either through a third-party logistics company or Lazada Express.
Right.
And then we deliver it to our customer. We pick up the money. It goes to the location wherever the delivery person is based in, and then it gets remitted to our bank account. So the problem here...
By the way. But if they don't like it, they don't give you the money, right?
Yeah, exactly. If they don't like it, it's okay.
They return it. And there's no sale for Lazada.
Exactly. But that's the sort of risk that you take in order
Right.
to have 10 times bigger market.
Right,
8 to
right.
10 times. So do you want to take this risk and then have a significantly bigger market? I think you are the only company who took
So
this risk
far,
and it
your
worked out.
risks are paying off so
Yeah.
far. What's your tip for those who are buying online, specifically Lazada? How do I buy best?
Well, I think to get the best deals, first of all, you need to subscribe to our newsletter, because that's where we announce our sales, our most
okay.
discounted items to our customers.
So Pinoy, huh? The sales and discounts and special offers.
Well, you can follow our social media accounts, you can pick the products that you want. But if you don't want to get the deals, you go to the website, you look at the reviews from the customers, you look at the star ratings, we put videos of unboxing on how to use the products, we have different pictures. If you want, you can go to the shopping malls, touch the item, see how it is like in real life, and when you are there, you can open the app and order it online, and then we deliver it to your doorstep.
Okay, another satisfied customer. Since its online retail platform started offering cash on delivery to its customers, more and more Filipinos have become comfortable with online shopping. Now, with year-long promos and a 24/7 customer service team on various platforms, I will not be surprised if more and more orders go through my front door from my children in the future. As to where Lazada is headed into the future, so that we parents can anticipate, we'll find out when the boardroom returns. Can I make another order, Dad? As the company evolves, the people have to transform. Lazada College teaches them core skills, soft skills, and special skills such as out-of-the-box thinking, pet racing, perhaps even boss management. Not that the two are connected. As we continue our program, let's learn from the boss in Naj himself. This partnership with the mall, could you explain that? Because people think it's an alternative and that it's competing with one another. The malls are in competition with online shopping providers.
So first of all, we do not compete with shopping malls in the Philippines. E-commerce is a complementary business channel for any retailer or any shopping mall in the Philippines. Because most of the people, when you look at the retail sales in the Philippines today, around 98 to 99% still happens offline. How you can benefit from e-commerce as a merchant is that you cannot open a store in every island in the Philippines, right? There are over 7,000 islands, and there are millions of people
You can't have a
living
mall
there.
in every island.
So what we help people is that there will always be majority of people going to the shopping malls, going to the retailers, but there will also be people who are not willing to go to the store that you have in certain part of the country. You can reach out to those people by joining one of the online platforms and opening your store.
Got it. What is your advice now for those who are in the marketplace of Lazada?
So there are 4 very important things. The first one is assortment. You need to make sure that you have the widest assortment. Based on our research, if you double your assortment, you more than double your sales. So you need to make sure that you need to make sure that you put all of your assortment on Lazada. The second thing is that you need your products available all the time. So you need to allocate stock. You need to allocate ample stock in order to make sure that you supply the demand. Number three, you need to provide affordable prices to the customers, because almost all of our merchants, they have lower cost base when they sell online versus offline retail stores. You don't have to pay rent, you don't have to pay for all the promotions, all the people. We only charge our merchants a commission when there's a successful delivery and the shipping fee.
Right.
And number four, you need to make sure that you do your operations pretty well. You need to make sure that the package, you prepare the package within 24 hours for us to pick up the package so that we can deliver it as soon as to the customer. So when you have these things together, when you do this well, it's guaranteed that you are going to succeed. We have a lot of merchants, we have a lot of great success stories, merchants who were having very small stores now becoming multimillionaires using the Lazada platform, making almost millions of dollars of sales and turning their companies into large corporations for the future.
And interestingly, you have both large corporations and small companies within the marketplace competing equally, on equal footing, right?
Exactly. The smallest companies. We have the micro entrepreneurs, SMEs, largest corporations, all of them are using our platform and complementing their current business model, making their business model more efficient. With the same assortment, with the same space, with the same stores, they are selling more. Who wouldn't want to do this, right?
Does Inaj still have a life?
Yes, of course, I have. I think running a company for 5 years, and after 5 years, if you still have to work crazy hours, there may be something wrong the way you run the company. Because
no systems in place, processes are not working.
I cannot tell you everything is working well. I mean, obviously, we are still a very high growing company. There are a lot of things that we do, very long working hours, but we make sure that our employees, all of us, are also enjoying life. What we do is that our mentality is based on automation to create a sustainable company. Because one of the most important things that I learned while running the company is that every time you grow your business significantly, every time you double, every time you triple your business, you have to change most of the processes. So we had to innovate, change our processes, and we learned through the journey that every time we set up a process, we need to make sure that it's sustainable for a much larger scale. While doing that, we were able to automate a lot of things. You delegate some of the day-to-day tasks, and you make sure that you create a sustainable environment, not only for yourself, but for the whole company, so that we can continue with 100% effort growing the company.
What is the next for online shopping in the Philippines? The vision of Lazada for this country when it comes to online shopping?
Lazada will continue evolving. Lazada started as an e-commerce company. We became an m-commerce, a mobile commerce company, and this will continue. I think more social aspects will be integrated into Lazada. At the same time, Lazada will continue evolving in terms of number of assortment that we have. Today, we have 10.6 million products. This will continue growing at a very, very fast pace. We are gonna get more brands, we are gonna get more merchants, we are gonna have a wider operational landscape. We are gonna make it more efficient. You will have different shipping options. You will be able to get your packages much faster. We are gonna get into other categories. So in every way possible, we will continue evolving the company and be the market leader for years to come.
And how will Inaj evolve? What is Inaj in the next 5, 10 years?
It's very difficult to say. One of my life goals is to make Philippines one of the top e-commerce countries in the world. Today, when you look at it, we have 1 to 2% retail penetration in the Philippines. But there are 57 million Facebook users in the Philippines. Any Facebook users can buy online, right? You don't even have to be a Facebook user. If you know someone who's a Facebook user, you can ask to get the phone, you can buy online. So there is enough ingredient to make it happen in the Philippines. So I'm making sure that Philippines first becomes one of the top e-commerce countries in the world, if not number one. And I making this one of my life goals.
Well, thank you very much, Inaj. I mean, a foreigner, not just looking at the growth of his own business, looking at the growth of the country is something that's very encouraging. And thank you for giving us a peek into your journey at this stage. We'll be watching you.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat on behalf of CNN. Decision-making. Quitting one company, joining another within one evening. Decision management. Flying to a new country, growing the company, 5 years and counting. Join me again next week as we engage some of the country's top business leaders, innovators, and executives. I'm Anthony Pangilinan, and this is The Boardroom. Let's try to make it work. I have 2 weeks to return you, okay?